The Seagull and the Fisherman's Son. Kai loved the sea. He loved the smell of the salt, the cry of the gulls, and the rumble of his father's fishing boat. But the sea held secrets he couldn't yet understand. Every morning he joined his father, a kind man with a beard as gray as sea foam. "Watch the waves, son," his father would say. "They have a story to tell." Kai watched, but the waves all looked the same. The wind just felt like wind. He wished he could read the sea's story, just like his father did. One day, a seagull with feathers as white as the crest of a wave landed on the boat's railing. He had clever, bright eyes and wasn't afraid at all. Kai was eating his lunch, a small fish wrapped in paper. The seagull watched him. Kai smiled and tossed a tiny piece to the bird. The seagull gobbled it up and hopped closer. From that day on, the seagull, whom Kai named Zephyr, was always there. Kai started to notice things. When the wind blew from the east, Zephyr would face it, ruffling his feathers in a certain way. When the sea was calm, Zephyr would glide in long, lazy circles. But when the waves grew choppy, he would fly low and straight, just above the water. Kai watched Zephyr every day. He realized the seagull wasn't just flying. He was reading the sea's story. "Look, Papa," Kai said one afternoon. "Zephyr is flying low. The waves will get bigger." And Kai was right. Soon, the waves began to swell. His father looked at the seagull, then at his son, and a slow smile spread across his face. When Zephyr faces the shore and tucks his head, the land breeze is coming, Kai learned. He was beginning to read the story himself. One evening, a thick fog rolled in, as gray and dense as wet clay. They couldn't see the shore. They couldn't see the stars. They were lost. Kai's father steered the boat in a slow circle. "I can't find our way," he said, his voice quiet and worried. Kai felt a flutter of fear, but then he heard a familiar cry. Through the mist, he saw Zephyr circling the boat. Zephyr wasn't circling randomly. He was flying in one direction, then turning back, calling to them. He was flying towards the faint, cool land breeze. "Papa," Kai shouted, "follow him. He knows the way. He's flying with the wind that will take us home." Trusting his son, Kai's father turned the boat. They followed the seagull's cries through the thick, gray blanket of fog. After what felt like a long time, they saw the soft glow of the harbor light. They were safe. Kai's father hugged him tightly. "You read the sea's story, my son." From then on, Kai was more than the fisherman's son. He was a navigator, a friend to the gulls, and a reader of the wind and waves, all thanks to his teacher, Zephyr.
Like and subscribe Trend Life Animation channel for another story.